Hey, what's up guys? So in this video, I'll be talking about 10 cool things that you can do with Samsung Galaxy S25 FE, and I'll be sharing some of my favorite features later on in this video, so make sure that you watch it till the end. And with that, let's get started. If you go in settings and then go in sounds and vibration, and then scroll all the way down and go in sound quality and effects, you will see this option here, Dolby Atmos. Now, if you go in here, turn it on, you can then change the sound experience on this phone from auto to movie or music or voice, and you can read what it does. So if you set it to auto, it will optimize sound automatically for whatever you're listening to. If you set it to movie, it will deliver the best possible audio for films, shows, and videos. Setting it to music will make all your music sound richer, fuller, and more balanced. And if you set it to voice, it will make voices loud and clear. There's a fantastic feature on Galaxy devices, which is also available on Galaxy S25 FE, and it is one of the most underrated features, and it's called separate app sound. It's a magical feature, to be honest. So if you go in settings, go in sound and vibration, scroll all the way down, you will see this option, separate app sound, and you can read about it. It basically allows you to play media sound from one app on a different audio device. So if you go in here, you can turn it on from here, and it allows you to play media sound from apps you select on a separate audio device. Make sure you choose an audio device that's different from your main audio output device. So if you turn it on, so here you have to select the app you want to play on a different audio device, and it can be any media app on your phone. You can add more apps from here as well. And for the sake of this video, I'll just select Samsung Internet. And now if we go back, I can select where I want the sound from Samsung Internet to play, either on this phone or on a Bluetooth device. So this basically separates your main device on which all the sound from your phone will play, and then a secondary device on which any sound coming from Samsung Internet will play. So you can separate the app from the main audio device, which is pretty cool. If you don't like the camera cutout at the top of the display, you can hide it. And for that, you have to go in settings, then go in display, scroll down and find camera cutout, go in here, and here you can select specific apps in which the camera cutout can be hidden. So a black bar will appear at the top of the display hiding the camera cutout. So let's select calculator here, and we'll select camera cutout, hide camera cutout. And now if we go back and go in calculator, you will see that the camera cutout is now hidden through this black bar at the top of the display. One UI allows you to create app pairs in multi-window. So if you use two apps side by side regularly, you can create an app pair for those two apps, and you can launch them side by side very quickly. So here's how to do this. First, launch into multi-window, and now you can open two apps side by side. So we'll open backdrops and settings, and now I can tap on these three dots in the center and tap on the star button, and it gives me an option to create an app pair and add it to the home screen or edge panel. So if I add it to the home screen, go back, I'll now see this app pair right here. Now if I swipe up, I'll also see this app pair in the recents, and I can remove it from here, go back and tap on the app pair, and it will launch these two apps side by side again. Samsung gives us fantastic features to improve the battery health over a long period of time, and you can do that by going in settings and then go in battery, and here go in battery protection, and you can read about it. So it basically tells you the premise here. Keeping your battery at a full 100% charge for a long time can reduce its lifespan. Choose an option below to protect your battery and make it last longer. So if you turn on battery protection, you will see that we have two options. We have basic and we have maximum. Now in basic, it tells you that when your battery is charged to 100%, charging will stop until battery level drops down to 95%, and then charging will start again. Now with basic, you can also turn on adaptive protection. So what is adaptive protection? Stop charging at 80% while you're asleep and finish charging to 100% just before you wake up. So with basic, you can also turn on adaptive protection, and it basically learns from your charging patterns and your sleeping and waking up times, and then adjust the charging speed based on that schedule. Another option here is maximum. So you can go in maximum, and here your battery will basically stop charging at a certain level, and you can select that level: 80, 85, 90 or 95%. Previously this number was just 80%, but now there is more flexibility, so you can go all the way up to 95%. So basically if you select maximum battery protection, you can select this limit, and once your phone is charged to that certain limit, so for example if I select 90%, you will always get 90% full charging on your phone. Recently I came across external storage transfer, which I had to use myself to back up data from my Galaxy S24 Ultra, and I was really thankful that Samsung made it so easy in One UI to back up your data if you want to back it up to an external storage rather than to the cloud. So for that, you will go in settings, go in accounts and backup, and here you will go in external storage transfer. Continue, more, allow. So at this point, if you connect an external storage to your phone will detect the USB storage, and you can back up your data to the USB storage, or you can restore your data from the external storage. So in this case, you can see that I still have my S24 Ultra data that I backed up to the external storage to this Samsung SSD. So here you can go in restore from USB storage, and it will give me an option. What is it that I want to restore? Everything, just calls, contacts and messages, or I can select custom, and then it gives me options: images, videos, audio, whatever it is that I want to restore, I can just restore it from my external storage, which is fantastic. Similarly, if I go in backup to USB storage, it goes through the data and gives me the same option to back up my data from the phone to the external storage. So I can select everything, just calls, contacts and messages, or I can select custom options, and from here I can go in detail whatever it is that I want to back up, and I can back that up to the external storage. And if I want to restore, I can go back into the restore, and it will detect the device and it will detect the backup, and I can restore from that. You can also set up custom game settings on S25 FE. So if you go in settings and then go in advanced features, and here scroll down, you will see this option, game booster settings. Go in here, and here you will see a lot of options. So let's go through them. So the first one is game optimization. If you go in here, you can optimize the phone performance while gaming. So you can select performance, balanced or battery saver. So if you select performance, you will get the best performance, but that might affect the battery of the phone. If you select balanced, you might not get the best performance in the game, but you'll get a decent battery life. And then if you go for battery saver, you'll get the best battery life and the worst performance in the game. Then you can also customize settings for individual games. So I only have Call of Duty installed on the phone. So if I go in here, I can set up different optimizations here. So for game optimization, I can select performance, balance or battery saver. Then I can go in FPS and I can increase or decrease that. It goes all the way up to 60. I can select the screen resolution, and I can also turn on the frame booster for this game. Since I only have one game installed on the phone, I would like to get the best performance while I'm playing this game. Then we also have gaming motion smoothness. So if we go in here, you can set it up to 120 Hz or 60 Hz. Then we have some in-game panel settings. So where to access the in-game panel as a shortcut or in notifications. You can also reorder the tools that appear in the game panel. You can also edit pop-up apps that appear in the game panel. You can set up screen resolution, screenshot format, and notifications while you're playing the game. So now while you're playing the game, you get this bar here at the top right of the display, and you can swipe on it to open it. And here you will see all the tools that we've been seeing in the settings. And here you will see all the pop-up apps. And here you can actually tap on them to open them in these smaller windows, and you can adjust whatever it is that you want to do, and you can just remove them just like that. From down here, you can also see what profile the game is playing in right now. So it is performance profile, and it is using 15% of the RAM. Samsung keyboard has this fantastic feature which allows you to extract text from anywhere at any time using the camera from within the Samsung keyboard. So if I open Samsung keyboard and then go in additional settings, I'll see this option here, extract text. Now I have this camera open here, and I can use it to scan any text, and it will scan the text and extract it and add it in the text field up here automatically. I don't have to do anything for it. So I've got this book here, and I'm going to show you how this works. So here you can see that as it is scanning the text, it is adding it in the text field up here. So right now I'm cramped for space, but if I have space, you can extract the whole paragraph very quickly and tap on paste, and just like that the whole text will be pasted in the text field. That is some fantastic feature in Samsung keyboard. You can extract the whole paragraph of text from somewhere into the text field within seconds. S25 FE also has navbar support, so if you go in settings, then go in lock screen and always on display, you will see this option here, navbar. Go in here and you can turn on what is it that you want to show on the now bar. So you can select sports from Google and you can go in here and go through your sports setting in Google settings. You can show media player, Samsung Health, interpreter, clock, Samsung Notes, emergency sharing, smart things, and Samsung Wallet in now bar. And if you go back, you can also show now brief, current mode, and do not disturb if these modes are turned on in now bar. Now bar right here showing this timer running actively, and then this is the now brief that you can also see on the lock screen. Similarly, if you're getting a call, now bar will show you who is calling you and how much time has elapsed in your call. Next up, if you're watching a video in the gallery and the video has background noise, you will get this new option here, which is the noise eraser. So if you tap on it, it will start erasing noise live while you are playing the video, and you can just notice how quickly it works and how good it is. So let's see that again. So right now you'll notice the level of the noise, and now if I'll tap on this button here, it will start erasing the noise in real time, and you can now notice that the noise level has gone down significantly. So this is a new feature that Samsung has added in One UI 8, and it is a fantastic feature. If you have noise in your videos, you can erase it in real time using this feature in gallery. You don't even have to go in editing. So if you go in editing, you can actually tap on this button here and go in audio eraser, which is a proper audio eraser feature which will analyze the whole video and will separate sound. So here you can see that we have wind sound and we have noise. So you can edit this separately, both of them. So that's about it from this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed these 10 cool things that you can do on Samsung Galaxy S25 FE. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.